What's up YouTube? Kainu back here again for another video. Today we're going to be checking out the FIFINE K669. We're going to do an unboxing and a review of the microphone. If you find this video useful and informational, drop it down in the comment section and then make sure you like and you subscribe. I'm going to put the time where I actually test the microphone up on the screen now, and then without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so here's the box that it came in. It's a nice little fancy premium cardboard box, but let's get this thing open. All right, it comes with some pamphlets, it looks like, some sort of FIFINE promotional thing. And then here's a guide little book, and it tells you what colors that the actual microphone comes in. Rose red, black, blue, green, and silver. And then let's see what color I ended up picking up. So then it comes with some cords. What is this cord? Oh, this is the stand. Okay, so this is the stand. And then it comes with... oh, it's plugged in already. Okay, I thought it would come separately. All right, well, we got a nice little mint green FIFINE K669. It looks pretty solid, to be honest. It's a nice little hard metal. It feels a lot like the Shure SM7B that I'm using right now. And then is a USB type 3.0. No, it's just USB 2.0. So it's a USB 2.0 mic. It's looking pretty nice though. It feels high quality. And then the stand. Let's go ahead and unbox the stand. All right, put everything to the side and then we'll set it up real quick. So we screw this thing in. I don't really like the stand. The stand's kind of low quality, to be honest. I would probably prefer to put this thing on a microphone like arm on your desk. The actual stand feels very flimsy. It feels very plasticky and not very, I don't know, professional. I don't know if that's the right word, but here we go. We're setting it up, and then boom, that's it right there. Let me turn it around so you guys can get a good look at the front. All right, so that's what it looks like out of the box. Let's go ahead and plug this thing in and see how good it is. Okay, I now have the microphone plugged in right here, as you can see. Let's go ahead and go over the specs, and you guys can test and see if you like the way it sounds as I'm going over the specs. Okay, let's take a look at the specs of the microphone. You can regularly find it on Amazon for $35, but they are running a pretty big sale on it. You can pick it up anywhere from 25 to 30% off. I picked mine up for around $26 for this green version. The rose red is typically the cheapest one I've noticed when I look around at the actual price points of the microphone. And then it is a USB microphone. It features a 6-foot long cable, and then the knob on the front of the microphone is a mute switch. So let's say you're streaming and you want to mute your microphone. All you have to do is turn down the microphone all the way down to the lowest level, mutes the microphone. If maybe you want more of a peaking feature on your microphone, you can turn it all the way up and you can peak all the time. Let me show you an example of that. Alright, so now you can see I'm peaking and I'm very loud, but this is just a quick example of the peaking of the microphone. Alright, now we're back down to, I would say, a solid level, but let's go over the rest of the specs. So the audio sensitivity on the microphone is 34 dB. The item weighs 300 grams. It is a cardioid condenser microphone, and then it does feature a unidirectional polar pattern. I believe I said that right. But the final thing I did want to mention is that if you do pick this thing up for maybe a MacBook and you want to use it with the Type-C port on the MacBook, you're going to need an Apple certified Type-C to USB adapter, and specifically make sure that it's Apple certified, or this will not work with your microphone. And then same thing if you want to use this with your cell phone, like your iPhone, you're going to need that Apple certified USB adapter to Lightning cable to use this actual microphone on your cell phone. But those are two things I wanted to mention before we move on to the next section. So how did this microphone perform for streaming, for YouTube, for any other application I wanted to use it for, maybe Teams, maybe Zoom? To be honest, this thing works great. The only problem I have with cardioid microphones is that if you're in a loud space, Like, let's say you want to use this thing actually in the office and people are picking up their cell phones or picking up the phone calls. It's going to pick up all of that in the background. And that's why I definitely recommend more of a dynamic microphone if you're in a louder area. But if you're in a quiet space, this microphone's a must pick up for anything streaming, Zoom, Teams, anything Twitch related, whatever you want to do in that space. If you're in a quiet area, I would definitely pick it up. So who specifically is this microphone for? I would rate it E for everyone, but me personally, I'm going to use it as a mobile microphone. So let's say I'm traveling and I want to shoot a YouTube video. I'm going to keep it in my bag because it's definitely a high quality microphone. I wouldn't put it up against my Shure SM7B or maybe an SM57, but this thing is definitely a top quality USB microphone. I may put it up against a Quadcast or maybe a Razer Siren Mini. I might go pick one up just to do a comparison between the two, but this is definitely a high quality USB microphone. If your kid wants a streaming microphone and you just want to pick up something cheap, I would definitely recommend this thing so they can get their streaming career started. Maybe a C920 and a FIFINE K669, and you're good to go with your streaming or your YouTube career just to get it off the ground and get it going. So in conclusion, I did want to mention two cons of this microphone. The first being the stand. It's very cheaply made. I would bump it with my keyboard and the microphone would nearly fall over every single time. The second con is that it peaks very easily, so your audio quality isn't going to be that good unless you put a few filters onto the actual microphone itself. So let me show you what peaking is and you can see what I mean. So this is peaking. So as you can see, after I've done that, you can see the audio quality definitely just goes into the dumps, and that's the main thing you're really going to want in a stream or in a YouTube video. So you're gonna make sure you want to get the settings perfect on this thing, or maybe even lower the volume knob on this actual microphone and then go into the actual software you're using and add gain, add a noise gate, add a noise suppression, and then maybe even add a compressor just to make sure that this microphone isn't peaking while you're making videos. But I just wanted to show you guys the rawness of this microphone. So if you're hearing any peaking while I'm making this video, that is why. I didn't want to, I don't know, hide anything from you guys. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down in the comments section. I'll link this thing in the description, and then make sure you like and you subscribe, and don't forget to take it easy.